Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hello Word, the podcast that helps you expand your English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to be with you today as we delve into another fascinating word. Our word of the day is conscious. So, what does conscious mean? Well, simply put, it's an adjective that describes someone who is awake and aware of their surroundings, thoughts, and feelings. It implies a state of being fully present and responsive. In everyday language, we use conscious to describe someone who is not asleep, knocked out, or under anesthesia. For instance, you might say, the patient was conscious when the paramedics arrived, meaning they were awake and able to respond. Now, let's explore some synonyms for conscious. A close synonym is aware. For example, I am aware of the risks involved. Another synonym is mindful. Consider this sentence. She is mindful of her diet and exercises regularly. A third synonym is alert. You might hear, the security guard remained alert throughout the night. We can also use the word cognizant as a synonym. A good example would be, he is cognizant of the company's financial situation. And finally, another option is sentient, meaning able to perceive or feel things. As in, humans are sentient beings capable of great empathy. Now let's switch gears and look at some antonyms, words that have the opposite meaning of conscious. The most obvious antonym is unconscious. For example, after the accident, he was unconscious for several hours. Another antonym is oblivious, meaning unaware or not noticing something. As in, she was completely oblivious to the fact that everyone was staring at her. Then we have insensible, meaning without feeling or awareness. For instance, the patient was rendered insensible by the medication. Another antonym is unaware. He was unaware of the danger he was in. And lastly, comatose is an antonym describing a prolonged state of unconsciousness. A typical sentence might be, the accident victim remained comatose for weeks. So, how can you use conscious in your everyday life? Well, you can use it to describe your state of mind, such as I made a conscious decision to eat healthier. Or you could talk about being conscious of your environmental impact, meaning you're aware of how your actions affect the planet. It's also commonly used in phrases like conscious effort, which means a deliberate and intentional attempt to do something. For instance, I made a conscious effort to be more patient with my children. You might also hear the phrase conscious consumer, referring to someone who is aware of the social and environmental impact of their purchases. Let's look at some more usage examples. She was very conscious of her appearance before the interview. He remained conscious throughout the surgery. They made a conscious decision to move to the countryside. I wasn't conscious of the time passing so quickly. It's important to be conscious of your posture while sitting. We need to be conscious of the needs of others. The doctor confirmed that the patient was conscious and responsive. The company is becoming more conscious of its carbon footprint. She is a conscious observer of human behavior. He regained consciousness after a brief fainting spell. So, to recap, conscious means being awake and aware. We explored synonyms like aware, mindful, alert, cognizant, and sentient, and antonyms like unconscious, oblivious, insensible, unaware, and comatose. We also discussed how conscious is used in everyday language and common expressions. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this episode helpful. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find the show and learn new words. As a final challenge, I encourage you to create your own sentence using the word conscious and share it as a comment below this video. I'm excited to see what you come up with. Until next time, keep practicing your English and stay conscious.